What's going on, Jerome's? So it is mock draft season, and of course, talking about PFF always gives me a chance to use my favorite meme. But I did not make any mistakes. Only you play poorly. It's good. So PFF did up a 3-round mock draft by our guy Trevor Sikkema on Monday, and of course, if and when the Vikings do trade up for 11-23, 3-round mock draft, because the Vikings traded that second rounder to the Texans, and they didn't have a third because of the Hawkinson trade. So this one's going to move really quick. So looking at the mock draft, number 1, Chicago, Caleb Williams. I feel like it's 99% locked in. I mean, the Bears have the chance to do the funniest thing. Like, what if they don't take Williams? What if they take another quarterback? What if they take Bo Nix? Hey, for all the people who say that Bo Nix is great, how come you would laugh at the Bears for taking Bo Nix at 1? Weird. 2 commies, Drake May. Now, I think that Washington will stick and pick and take a quarterback. I really do. I think if the Vikings are going to trade up, I think it's more likely going to be the Patriots. I guess a non-zero chance that the commies move down, but they have unique pieces. Their new GM, Adam Peters, who was a Spielman pick, by the way, he is loading up on a lot of veteran talent, so maybe they do want to build around a young quarterback. They can always circle around. Who knows? Patriots at 3, so no trade down here with the Vikings, but they take Jaden Daniels. Drake May goes to the commies, blah, 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 blah. 4, so the Vikings make a move with the Cardinals. Now, like I said, I think specifically if the board breaks this way, maybe this works out. Yeah, but I just feel like the Cardinals, they don't want to move down to 11 because of their specific needs at wide receiver and tackle, but it's possible. Trade, Vikings get J.J. McCarthy Dynamite. Vikings receive number 4 and a 2025 5th-round pick. Oh, we got him. Cardinals receive 11-23 and a 2025 3rd-round pick. I would do that. I would do that in a second. Any deal that doesn't include the Vikings 2025 first-rounder, I'm in. And also, the fact that they're including this third it's not as bad since the Vikings are, like we talked about a bunch, projected to have 2 third-round compensatory picks from this year's free agency. The Vikings didn't trade for the Texans number 23 overall pick just to hear Roger Goodell say their name twice on day 1. They're eyeing a trade up for their quarterback of the future and can now give a team picking in the top 5 an enticing deal. I ultimately think that is with the Arizona Cardinals. In doing so, Minnesota pairs the budding McCarthy with Kevin O'Connell, and McCarthy is put in a comfortable situation to not start right away with Sam Darnold also in the mix. Now, I understand what a lot of people are saying. Oh, well, how come J.J. McCarthy didn't put up big numbers in college? But, I mean, you look at McCarthy's numbers on 3rd down, or if they needed a high leverage play. I mean, McCarthy was there. McCarthy has the tools. He's got a big time arm. He's accurate. He plays in a pro style system. Can deliver an accurate ball with anticipation. Does have some good movement skills as well. And I'm fine with McCarthy. Again. Oh, why are you settling for quarterback 4? This is not your normal quarterback class, man. I mean, McCarthy would probably be a favorite to be number 1 in next year's class, even with Quinn Ewers and Shedeur Sanders. McCarthy probably would have. All right, so McCarthy now, if he had been in the mix last year, he probably would have been in that conversation to go 1 with Stroud and Richardson and Bryce Young, and it clearly would have been the best quarterback of the 2022 class. Remember that one with Kenny Pickett and Desmond Ridder and Malik Willis? Yikes. Yeah. All right, so the Vikings get their quarterback of the future. Just perusing the rest of it, specifically where the Vikings were. All right, so Cardinals trade down for Quinton Mitchell. And we said 11, if the Vikings stick and pick, is a very valuable spot because quarterbacks, tackles, and wide receivers are going to jam up the top 10. So the Vikings could have their choice of cornerback 1, maybe edge rusher 1, as well as the defensive interiors. But Quinton Mitchell to Arizona. I mean, they've been looking for cornerback help for a long time. Let's look at 23. All right, so Latu. So the Vikings could have Quinton Mitchell and Latu. They're pretty good. But the Vikings probably would have taken a quarterback on the back end here. Let's see. Where'd the other quarterbacks go? I'm always intrigued. All right, so they traded. Enhance. All right, so there. All right, so 22 Bo Nix. Bo Nix going there. And let's see here. Penix at 44. Oh, so the Raiders still get their quarterback. It's fun for them. Then Spencer Rattler goes in the 3rd round to the Falcons. Interesting spot. All right, so let's look at 42. So TJ Tampa goes there. So the Vikings could have potentially could have got Penix at 42. I don't think he makes it that far in the second round. I think he either goes at the back end of the first round or in some form or fashion trading up at the top of the second. But I mean, the Vikings sticking and picking. I mean, could have taken a quarterback at 11. Could have got Devondre Sweat at 42. But again, that's all revisionist history. But either way, I mean, the Vikings moving up for McCarthy. I love the position that Kwesi has put the Vikings in, where they can just stick and pick at 11-23. They can get uber aggressive, and they have a ton to offer with 2 immediate first-round picks this year, and go up and get their guy. And again, there's lots to like about May. There's lots to like about Daniels and McCarthy. And also I can see it with Penix and to a degree Nix as well. So I think the Vikings are in a great spot to find their quarterback of the future. And he comes into a great spot. He doesn't have to come in and start right away and be the Messiah. You have Sam Darnold there. And also, you got great tackles. You got great receivers. You got an offensive mind in Kevin O'Connell and Josh McCown. And plus now you have a running game with Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler. So it's a beautiful spot for this rookie quarterback, whoever the hell it's going to be. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings move up to number 4 and take J.J. McCarthy in PFF's latest 3-round mock draft. It's the only pick in the 3-rounder, but also didn't give up the future first, which is great. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.